Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What it is, what it do, what it ain't. What it is, UnMask'd Podcast, a.k.a. Cognac Crew, episode 65. What it do, it's gonna do what it do. What it ain't, this ain't nothing you wanna miss. Peace and blessings, everybody. Y'all know who it is, 1/3 of UnMask'd, your boy Trez. Across from me, I got my boy P. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, we here today, man. King to a God, Spence.
Hey, always a pleasure, fellas. Episode 65. I want to just, before we get started, I definitely want to spend some time, take a moment of silence for the victims of the mass shooting that just happened in Buffalo. So let's just take a moment. Man, I don't know where to start. This one I have two things, right? What was the most disturbing piece outside of the actual video? Taking a look at the ages of these victims. With my grandmother turning 81 this year, those ages, I look at, you got grandmothers, grandfathers. There were young people that were victims as well, but that was pretty disturbing. Couple things first and foremost. We know the assailant, young, goofy looking motherfucker. I mean, I don't know how to start this off, but this was disturbing. This one pissed me off more than anything. And that's no slight at any of other mass shooting cases that we've seen in recent past. But I don't know, guys. I mean, you tell me, what were your thoughts?
I mean, for me, the shit was just all out targeting, and to have a 589-page manifesto or document, discussing your plans and how you map this shit out. You had a barbershop next to the store, and I saw an interview with the barber saying he saw the dude sitting outside the shop using his Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude mapping out the store. You got body armor. You know what I'm saying? You wrote a letter in high school. How much more we need?
Yeah.
They checked you in for mental health and then let you go, but you ordered all of this, and then you ordered some more ammunition and had it dropped off at the house, and your parents called the authorities, but
nothing.
Ain't nothing go from there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Charles, what you got, man, before I go too deep into this shit?
I mean, my whole situation is, here we go again, shit. You know what I'm saying? Another situation, shit could have been prevented again, but it's fucking unfortunate, man. Like,
I would say
same song, and shit, summer ain't even started yet.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest. Like, summer ain't even started yet.
Yeah. To what you were saying, P, as far as for like, you started that conversation as far as for, and allow me to kind of gather myself, because as I'm thinking through it, and part of it is just, kind of seeing the video. I don't know why or to what reason, rhyme or reason it was posted, but just me even like seeing that just was difficult. So as I kind of gather myself thinking through, like, this guy how many times? Because it sounds like, you know, like you mentioned, like here we go again. We talk about what you just said, P. There was too many events leading up, but it sounds like, okay, well, this is gonna be does this guy get away because of insanity? Like pleading insanity. We see all of these steps leading up to. But is this another, hey, well, we'll wait on trial a couple years, and then insanity, whatever, you know, like.
Well, I mean, the part of it, from what I understand, yeah, he'll be a coward if he claims insanity. And the reason why I say he'll be a coward is because his design, he was supposed to hit more than just that place.
That's
He's
correct.
supposed to hit several places and then kill himself.
Right.
So, yeah, you should die by this. I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If New York has that, I'm not sure. I don't think New York has it. But if they do, I would encourage it this time. You know, if they don't, I would encourage it this time.
Right.
For
sure.
But, yeah, go out. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, you ain't execute your plan fully, but your plan was to kill yourself, so let's kill him.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get him the fuck up out of here.
Full extent of the law.
The other, and we've touched on it before, how they passed the bill for Asian hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we gonna get ours now?
Right.
Or do we have to wait for more?
That, you know, that's another thing too. Like, it's us. This was targeted. He targeted us.
Well, this shit been happening. It's not the first time though.
I get it. I do. But how many more times? You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Until it's demeaned until there's some punishment behind this type of hate crime. That's until when? Until it's something to deter them.
A real example.
Until it's something to deter them from a justice standpoint.
There will never be a punishment equivalent enough to taking multiple lives for one person to suffer. Like, there's no punishment that you could give that person after they've already done something that they took joy in doing.
No, that's true.
Like,
there is no punishment for that, right?
The punishment that they're going to get, they're not even worried about it.
I would say some are. Because
most aren't.
when you look at this, right, and you commit something like this, in your arena, you're considered a hero,
right?
You know, on these dark nets or these 4chan, I think it's called 4chan or whatever it is, these hate sites, he's labeled a hero. Nobody will claim him, but he's labeled a hero. He did what a lot of them may have wanted to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to now they are getting the young ones.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This dude mind ain't fully developed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what else was going on in his household to make him feel that way? Man, that's a lot of shit here.
That's what I say.
That's a lot of shit here.
Yeah.
For 18 years, what the fuck was y'all parents doing?
Right.
What was y'all saying in front of him to make him feel like it was okay?
The fuck we
to make this motherfucker feel like it was okay to drive several hours to do this.
Exactly. What was You know, I'm thinking in my mind, like, what's the reason? What's the reason behind you got a whole fucking plan?
He went to a populated area.
Yeah.
Where we at?
Yeah. He drove straight to.
Yeah, I mean, where he is, clearly, we're not around there.
Yeah.
He went to a populated area.
Yeah.
Where he knew we was at. That shit happened to be 200 miles. He ain't nowhere close.
Nowhere close to home.
And see, this is another thing, right? If you turn the tables, let one of us hang out in their area for a few days, sitting on the ground using free Wi-Fi.
That shit, we don't even get the
cops with a big case.
Right. But the thing is, with us, we wouldn't even made it out alive.
Damn alive. I'm talking about just being in the area. Just posted up in the area beforehand to scout the shit out. It's not going to happen.
Very good point. It's no standing after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't nobody coming to the scene and you living.
Most of them have all made it out alive. No.
Pretty much all.
Right.
With the exception of the ones that probably killed themselves.
Right.
Yeah. Condolences, prayers to the entire the families of the victims.
To that whole community, man. That shit is tragic.
That is tragic.
Yeah, man.
Because now that affects everything around. Like, motherfuckers ain't going outside
safe to go to the store,
right,
man.
It's crazy.
Like, shit.
These is folks' grandparents.
Grandparents, children.
Right. Legacies.
Yeah. It was one family where the father and daughter went off to try to buy cake to surprise the mom for her birthday. She out there spazzing because she got separated from her family. They stuck inside.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Crazy. And these older, these older people, I'm looking at the pictures. You got obviously they Christians. You see pictures of them in church, and the sad part is like they don't get the opportunity to see,
Man,
go to
listen,
sunset. Like they can't.
until
This is-
motherfuckers start doing what they supposed to, start policing yourself. You gotta get back to some Black Panther shit. Bottom line.
Radical.
No, it's not radical. It's protecting yourself.
Yeah.
See, that's the misconception about it, is that it was radical. It was not radical. It was never radical. It was about protecting your community first.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with
What's
you.
radical about that?
Well, I mean, I'm saying it's going to be considered a radical approach.
Fuck what's considered.
I'm just saying that's what's going to be
Hey,
considered. That's
man,
what it's going to look
until
like.
motherfuckers start protecting you, you got to protect yourself.
Hey, listen, I get it too, but I also
Griselda,
that's what
where
you
y'all
gonna
at? All them gangsters y'all got out there, where
Yeah.
y'all at?
They was
True.
out there. They was taking care
No,
of
before.
So they was taking care of something at
Nah,
the barbecue spot.
look, man, the worst reaction is a reaction.
see. Being proactive.
That's the worst reaction.
Yeah. Again, just condolences. Tragic situation. I'm sure there will be more stories and things behind, like what's to come from that. But again, prayers and condolences. As we move along, another topic that came up, and this is really like within these last couple days, and this is to you basketball fans, Mr. Rajon Rondo. I know you guys probably took a few bits and pieces from what you guys have seen, and I know there's a lot that's going to come out, but just your immediate thoughts, right? My immediate thought was, I could be wrong, and I know you may have this conception about him as a player on the court, but never really heard anything from him off the court. And that's just being me. That's just me being from not a Laker fan or a Celtic fan or any of those, but just looking at this guy. I never really had seen anything off the court. It's first time. I don't know how y'all feel, but I was just like, it shocked me. What about y'all?
I need to know more.
Yeah. It's just too early for me to even say anything about it.
It's too early, and I don't know the status of the relationship with him and his child.
Mm-hmm.
How often, but
Right.
if it's not often, and I'm not placing blame, but sometimes you have to be aware of the moment, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the father and son playing a video game. This may be, a few chance or a brief moment when he gets to spend with his son.
Yeah.
And I understand chores have to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, no doubt.
And you also know how crazy this dude is. So it's a lot of factors in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
from what I understand, this whole thing spun off because they was playing a video game together, and the mom asked the son to fold clothes or separate clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why that sends Rondo through the roof.
It's more than that.
It's
sure.
a lot more to it.
Yeah.
It's too early for me to say anything, man. I don't.
I'm looking at, for me, it's immediate reaction. Like, damn, it's just, I've never heard anything about this guy. So, of course, there's more. There's going to be more to the story.
Right.
There'll be more that'll be detailed. But I just looked at it like, wow. And then also, the one thing I can say, if you've seen no previous history, so if you've seen nothing about this before, you can't just assume immediately. So if you're outside of those, I've seen some people say Rajon Rondo, and I'm just talking about fans, people that, man, this is crazy. This guy's tripping. He should have known better. But like, if you're not in that situation,
you
you
ain't
don't
gotta necessarily have a history, man. I don't mean having a history just means you got caught.
Well, true, but I'm just saying if there's anything that has come out before,
Having a
it'd
history
been a
just
little
means
different.
you got caught, or the police was involved.
So you wouldn't agree that if you have that situation, not even that situation, if you had more of those incidents, I guess so, in that moment, you had some of those incidents in the past, that means you got caught? Or does that mean that's your story? That's what you do on a regular? You wouldn't agree with that?
That's between them two, though.
I do.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, the
yeah,
history can be established between them two.
Mm-hmm.
Not a history from what Trez is looking at from being caught or having charges brought against you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So the history can be both ways. If this, based on what we've seen him do on the
Allegedly.
court,
Yeah.
right? Just on the court. his persona on the court, I wouldn't be afraid to step across the line and say that he is not one that have never crossed the line in his personal life.
Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree.
Again, I don't know the whole story, Trez, but he seems to be a line stepper.
Habitual line stepper?
I didn't say habitual. I said a line stepper.
All right, don't let me
I'm not going to put habitual
yeah,
on it. No, I'm not going to let you put words. Pause. But I'm saying, based on his persona, I mean, the dude still hates Ray Allen. He still will punch Ray Allen in the face if Ray Allen walked up to him. You know this and I know. Just for going to Miami.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a couple other those.
You mean
too.
what? That's not a fact.
Rondo's Rondo, man.
Okay.
He does.
We're gonna leave it at that.
He walks a tight line. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I mean, like I said, you hit it right. Right on the head. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more. Well, hopefully not, but if there is, we'll be able to see it and it'll unfold. But moving forward, guys, I know we had a couple topics. It was a little different from what we're accustomed to, starting the show, but I do want to still state that it is summertime, or it's fastly approaching. It's damn near here, especially in Texas with this heat.
Shit been
here. Right. So, in my opinion, not in the first, but the last couple years, this is the first summer I feel like you probably really get somewhat back to normal. And you had the year when the pandemic kicked off that was pretty much non-existent. The following year, kind of picking back up, to speed. This year, I feel like we can make plans. We can do a little bit more. I'm seeing just a little bit of change. I mean, obviously, shit is high as hell, but even with that being said, people still kind of enjoying themselves. So,
y'all go right ahead.
You staying in?
I'm not fucking with y'all like that. I'm not. Look, man, these motherfuckers just dropped the flag to have staff because we hit 1 million deaths in COVID.
That is true. Very true.
Yeah, you want it to be a hot boy and hot girl summer.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, I feel like it is the first
it's gonna be hot.
In a couple years.
It's gonna be blazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be blazing, but shit, the reality of it is, man, like, if you was smart, then you was moving around while shit was kind of still locked up. While the prices was low, it wasn't a lot of people out. You know what I'm saying? You was maximizing the opportunity to get out there and, like, shit, prices is 10 times higher now. Ain't nobody trying to go nowhere like that now, man.
No, they
disagree. They gonna go. That's what I said.
Yeah, tell them about your experience. How you saw the people. How you was the motivator. Tell them about the experience. What was it, Saturday?
No, it was Sunday, actually.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Tell
Sunday.
them about it. How you had the crowd moving.
Yeah, so I did a event, and very cool. I mean, it was refreshing. One, because I don't do a whole lot of day parties, so a lot of my stuff is
well, Sunday's fun day, man.
Sunday fun. That's what I'm saying. So look, when I'm getting out, I'm doing this party, right, and I'm just seeing, everything, and I'm enjoying it. It's cool. Drinks is flowing, things like that. And, it was a really cool event. I was, happy and blessed to be able to do it for a brother of mine. But with that being said, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, man, this is nice. It was a nice new establishment, built it up in the last year or so. A lot of restaurants, things like that. So it's cool. I mean, I just, and I was thinking, like, this is.
I think Sunday Fun Days was popping before now, man. Now everybody's out.
Yeah,
now it's over.
Exactly.
Now it's getting to the point of overcrowded again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's getting to the point that, you know what I'm saying, you smelling people's body funk and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, hopefully,
mask off, breaths. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, man. It was cool when it wasn't as crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go out there and enjoy yourself.
So I assume that means there's no switch up for you fellas.
I mean, I'm gonna move how I move, like I've always moved.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, I've been traveling, but I've slowed it down because them prices, like gas is going up.
It is different.
Shit.
That's what I was asking. There's another piece, like, y'all have anything that y'all setting up, like vacations, things like that? I mean, if you move in a certain way, cool, but.
Still traveling.
Yeah.
I mean, because, like I said, every year I try to set up something for me and my daughter.
Okay, that's cool.
A trip, like, you know what I'm saying? A different experience each year. So, right now I'm trying to get this passport back approved.
Okay.
Cool.
And we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
That's a plus. This is a different because we never, we don't ever really dive into like the season, and then I think this is one of those summers that, to me, and it ain't just about this past Sunday.
Yeah,
I was talking about it's a little different. I mean, it's the first one I feel like
Summer's cool.
in the last couple of years.
Beautiful outside, but I don't like the heat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even pop out till nighttime, and it's still hot in a bit.
It's still damn near 100 even at nighttime.
Yeah, it ain't. Nah, it is still 100.
Yeah, Texas is ridiculous when it comes
it's
to
crazy,
that.
but
Yeah, I got a couple things lined up. You know what I'm saying? My niece graduates 8th grade, so I'm gonna go back home.
That's what's up.
Celebrate that late June. Got to take Ian to the school.
You going to New York?
Yeah.
How hot
Carolina?
does it really get in New York?
Not New York.
Okay, he's got to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, how hot does it really get in New York? Like summertime?
No,
I ain't never been, so gotta ask.
It all depends.
The
man.
temperature isn't hot like that. I mean, we've had heat waves, but
Right.
it gets like hundreds. We call it a heat wave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a normal day in Texas.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's more humid out there, huh?
It's humid, and then you just got the concrete. You got the concrete. You got all that heat coming off the buildings.
Yeah.
So it's different in that capacity.
Okay.
But when night hit, it's gonna cool down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're not looking at 100-degree night like here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I got that. Then I'm gonna run Ian up to this new school he committed to. Greenville University. You know what I'm saying? So we got the JUCO shit, Trez.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time to make moves. And then I'm gonna cap off the summer with me and my boys going to Vegas for a few days.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? His uncle got a house out there, pool.
Oh, y'all from the big kick.
Hey.
Don't make that walk this fucking time.
I'll be back out of Vegas.
That'll never happen again.
After summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vegas is not a place for me in the summertime.
I only agree because
that desert
of the
heat
pool situation.
That desert heat is different, man. That shit
dry.
That shit come from the ground up.
That shit is super dry.
Yeah. It will.
But Vegas is Vegas, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I
No
ain't gonna be
off-season
outside
in
in the
Vegas.
day.
It ain't no off season.
Ain't no off-season in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
For me, yeah, I'm right on in line with you. Family trip.
That too.
Yeah. The destination hasn't been picked.
Yeah.
But it's very, very soon. And it's because my son and my daughter, their birthdays within 14 days of each other, so definitely gotta kick it with them. So that's gonna be the plan for me. And then I'm taking a fall trip for sure. My birthday lands in the fall, so but with that being said, I'm excited. I'm really just kind of like, there is, even with some of the things that we've seen in recent news, like what we just talked about to start the show. Still happy. Still seeing a little bit of a change in everybody, but. Again, how you move, that's cool. But I'm just saying, this is summer season, so it's just to be happy somewhat.
Yeah, you got to be happy because the opportunities is out there.
Yeah.
So, definitely got to maximize on.
Yeah, you just got to pick what's for you.
Yep.
Pick what's for you.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the times, we talk through things, but I do want to ask you guys. So, we got to talk about sports, and I just want to ask you real quick. When you look at the teams, right? So we got obviously the Mavericks. Got to represent. Got to show.
Why would you say them first out of all 4 teams?
Now let them
I'm
go.
going to say the Mavericks. I'm going to say the Mavericks first. That's right.
Meanwhile, we just talked about how hot it is. This mother got on a Cowboys hoodie.
Hey, it's cool.
But it's
I'm inside.
Okay.
This comes off when I go outside.
You right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey man, do you, man?
Yeah.
You don't have a Mavericks hoodie is what I'm getting to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still Dallas Cowboys. Y'all just don't like the hoodie. That's cool. But with that being said, the Mavericks versus the Warriors.
With the sleeves pulled up because he hot as a motherfucker.
Nah, that's just my thing. Long sleeves, I always have pulled them up.
Okay.
But with that being said, thanks for that. Mavs versus Warriors, as you continue to cut me off.
Yeah.
Mavs first versus the Warriors.
Well, of course we know you probably got the Mavs, right?
I do.
Why?
In 6.
Why?
There's a lot of different factors. I believe they match up better against the Warriors.
Where?
Well, for one, they're bigger. They only got one big man in the Warriors, and that's Draymond Green.
What?
Oh, who else y'all looking? I know y'all not talking about Looney.
So what do you consider a big man?
A big man, like somebody that's going to rebound, somebody that's going to be able to run the floor.
All right,
Luka.
so you got the Mavs in 6?
I do.
Okay, good. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Heat Celtics.
Who you got?
I actually have I have Miami.
Got Miami in.
No,
What you got them in?
I think that goes to 7.
Okay.
I do.
I got you. Well,
What about y'all? Let's talk.
You know I got my Heat, man.
Of course. I wouldn't expect anything less. 6 or 7.
I think it's probably going 7, man. But I want to say 6.
Yeah.
But it's probably going 7.
I feel like it's gonna go 7.
And then, I initially thought Dallas was going to be a little tough matchup for the Warriors when I was watching, but they're really not.
Okay. In what way? Just the shooting that the Warriors have, or just
Luka gonna do his Luka magic. He gonna get his 35.
the others?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big drop off after Luka.
I got you.
You got 3 or 4 Warriors that could give you 30 any night.
Yeah.
Or all on the same night.
Yeah, that's very true. Actually.
But that being said, I got the Warriors at 5.
In 5? Oh, that's disrespectful. We don't get 2 games.
It might be disrespectful, but it is a fact. Y'all don't got enough shooting.
Okay.
Like they don't
even know how to share the ball.
They're gonna run Luka to death on defense, chasing screens. By the time it's
they are
ready,
faster.
Who's
by the
he
time
gonna guard?
Right.
Let's talk about that.
It
Who's
don't
he
matter.
guarding?
Everybody's gonna.
No, I
want to
hear from him though.
I mean, he's definitely not guarding Steph. I could see probably Clay or probably Poole.
They all cut
But
screens.
Poole is fast, so I don't know if they would have him on.
So at the end of the day,
He's guarding Draymond.
It'd be Clay. No, he's not guarding Draymond. Draymond will be in the paint. Shit,
So at the end of the day,
they might even put
5.
Draymond on Luka, but it's 6.
Okay.
Mavs in 6.
Okay, I got the Knicks at 11.
That's about the 11th pick they got,
Yeah, I got them at 11.
and they probably gonna mess that up.
Maybe.
Hey, man.
Well, the Knicks are probably traded for next year.
Nah, we won't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
I don't see y'all.
I don't see y'all doing anything anytime soon. But that's okay.
Dude, you lucked up and got where you at. Let's be real. Come on, man. Don't start that shit. Trust, talk to him.
Hey, man, y'all gotta.
I can't talk basketball with
I'm
people.
telling you.
I can talk more football with him.
Because I want to. Who's
basketball,
on your roster?
Who's on my? Okay, so you got Luka, Jalen Brunson, you got Dorian Finney-Smith. You got.
Matter of fact, let's keep it easy.
Josh Powell.
Just do the starter 5.
Starting 5: Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, Reggie Bullock. We got Powell, and we have shit. I'm sorry, Kleber, Maxi Kleber.
Come on, it's your Mavs, man.
Maxi Kleber.
Okay.
Yeah. You're starting 5?
I can tell you all of them because we switch them every game.
Okay.
We got the original was Kyle. Then we got
Kyle Lowry, but
Kyle Lowry, Butler, Tucker, Bam. Was that 4 or 5?
That's 4. Because you said you had Kyle. You can't count Kyle.
Well, that's the original starting 5.
Okay.
And then you had Struso. Now with Buddy Hurt, you got Vincent, Struso, Jimmy,
Okay.
Tucker, Bam.
Got you. All right.
Hero coming off the bench. Duncan don't get no playing time. Then we got Victor Oladipo. I tell you, everybody on my team. Morris, bro, I know my squad. I know your squad too. I know basketball.
Which is why your squad won't win.
Why? Because of what reason?
Luka don't know how to pass the ball.
He has his moment. He got to learn. I'll give y'all that. He do got to learn.
Bronson got to play like he did against Utah when Luka was out.
Okay. I agree. Him and Dinwiddie. So yeah. Yep. Good talk, fellas. Anything else before we close out?
Yeah. I mean, just to regurgitate a couple topics. That formula shit is real.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all know this. Yeah, but motherfuckers, the FDA closed down a formula production spot, and now they reopening it just because it's a shortage. So they closed it because motherfucking kids was getting sick off of the formula that was created there.
Reopen it just to make this.
Now they about to reopen it just to fill a void. Hey man, I keep telling y'all it's a bigger play here.
They got that shit locked up in the stores now.
Yeah,
like it's in
with the alarm sensor. Yeah.
Well, I just recently, so they've been kind of doing that, but
I had to walk by. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You need a key for that shit now.
Right.
Or you got to call somebody to get it.
Yeah.
You serious?
No,
It's
for real.
Yeah,
I've been
I seen that. I'm like, man, ain't
Shit like Hennessy
right.
behind the case. Listen.
Oh.
God, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you know, just to kind of have that recurring summer theme. I know we got some exciting information for y'all next week. You know, like get this mixologist in and you know, talk through a couple different summer drinks, things that y'all can vibe out with, you know, throughout the summer. We know what we drink, but just, you know, for our audience, anything you want to try, check out.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her up, Trez. I gotta send you a profile.
yeah, most definitely.
Shorty gets busy.
One thing I want to say is it's about to be summertime, and motherfuckers act stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's just what it is. People got more free time.
Yeah.
And some people
Kids out.
Some people don't know how to handle their free time. So my advice is move wisely, watch your surroundings, and like I tell everybody, keep the grass cut.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how it is.
Cool. All right. As always, thank you guys for joining. Definitely appreciate you all for continuing to like, share, comment, subscribe, and support the movement and what we're trying to do here with the UnMask'd podcast. If you guys don't have anything else,
I just got Trez. You down 6. Y'all need to stop shooting bricks.
Shit.
Hey man,
Shots fired. Y'all gonna have shit for me tomorrow in our little conference.
No, I don't worry about
That's not shots. I'm just telling my brother where he at.
I don't worry about one game. I worry about the series.
You're right, and I'm nowhere close. So you
Right.
have at it, brother. I support you in any way that you allow me to, man.
Y'all been in Cancun. Your team done been on 2 vacations
We
already.
can't afford
fishing.
to go to Cancun, sir. We're going right up there to Schenectady. You know, we going to Rye, the Playland. I don't even think Playland's still open, but we going to
man.
Rye.
They still got NBA
Shit.
money.
Listen, if nothing else, we're going to go to Great Adventures in Jersey.
They still got NBA money.
That's
They
true.
do, a little bit.
Nah, a little bit's a lot.
Shit, you better look at my roster.
It don't matter.
Ain't too many motherfuckers in double digits over there.
Not at all.
Look at the minimum.
I
Look at
would
the minimum
agree.
salary.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You know what agent fees is? You know what the cost of living is
Hey,
in New York?
if they smart, they
shit's
don't live.
crazy.
If they smart, they don't live in New York.
They better live in Connecticut.
Or Jersey.
One of the two.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we can't afford to go to them places, man. We back in the gym. We looking forward to being in Vegas for Summer League. You know, this is a slow grind for us, man. We'll see y'all in 5 years. I told you that, though. You know, we got work to get rid of Randall. You know what I'm saying?
I like Randall.
I know where we at. He can come to Dallas. He from here.
He is.
Yeah, Luka needs somebody to help stop the ball. You know? Just one more person. Help stop the ball. That'll be the slowest offense you ever seen, Travis. Between Luka and Randall,
That wouldn't work.
man, shit.
Hey, I don't know. I would support it. He can come through. Go Mavs, by the way. Mavs in 6. Episode 65. Thank y'all for joining. Until next time. To the left of me, it is.
Trez.
To the right,
Hey.
DJ D Spins. Till next week, we out.
Life. For every little black child, this is life. For every single parent, this is life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.